Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's Big Brother 25 chat.
Oh, hi! She came out in a rainstorm for this.
I did.
It's episode 23, and it's a complete poop.
I just feel like this week was really a fart in a spacesuit, you know? Like, it just feels stale, and like the gameplay has just been halted. Why? Why are we doing this?
We're doing this
because Survivor and Amazing Race come back this week?
because Survivor and Amazing Race come back on Wednesday.
Which I'm very excited about.
So anybody, I just gotta put this little disclaimer in here. Anybody who's saying that oh, the show just did this because they wanted to keep Jared, no. This was planned.
I'm sure this twist was planned in advance. Yeah, and I mean, we know we don't have a Wednesday show this week, so they don't want to have too much content, right? Because we only have Sunday and Thursday episodes.
There's no way that they could have done a veto and noms and everything because they could not do a middle of the week show.
Right. Plus, they got to stretch all this ish out for 100 days.
Yeah.
100 days!
So this was basically a waste of time week.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take the break, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's still some stuff going on, some conversations going down, but for the most part, this is not a super exciting week. But this episode had some interesting stuff in there.
I mean, it's fine, but 10 o'clock?
I know. 10 o'clock on a Sunday is just what are we doing? If it's 10 o'clock on a Sunday, it better be HBO.
Yeah.
You know?
That's right.
Come on.
All right. So last time, Cameron and Jared were evicted in possibly the most perfect double eviction.
Until the last 2 seconds, right?
Until they said, wait.
Until Julie was like, okay, turns out you're actually going back in the house.
Take that wig off right now, Julie.
Right? Because
maybe she was trying to play it really low key, I'm not Julie tonight. This is someone else.
Was it Meredith Marks?
The lies.
I can't. We can't do it again. Right. Until Meredith has a whole other
You can leave now.
Okay. So, yeah, Julie let Cameron and Jared know that they were going back in the house as zombies, but there was a period of time where the house was just chilling, right? They didn't know that this was going to happen. Wouldn't it have been crazy if Sari was like, all right, well, Jared's gone, so I'm going to let everyone know that that's my son.
Oh, hi, Jared. Yeah.
She did not spill the secret, but it would have been hilarious.
She was shocked.
Yeah, I mean, she was shocked that Jared left.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so was Blue.
Blue... I don't get it, because Blue has known all week that Jag, Matt, Corey, America, they were all targeting Jared. Even Bowie was on board with that. All targeting Jared. Felicia. And yet...
I mean, I guess she wasn't shocked that he left, but, I guess she was shocked that she was all alone now.
I guess. I don't know. I guess she thought that she would be able to change people's minds if she had, a full week to do it. But, yeah, no, she should not have been that surprised.
I mean, she was trying to save him when Corey won the HOH, and she was like, oh, don't put both of us up, put Sari up, put him, and,
Corey wanted to
I won't use the veto.
Right. Corey wanted to put Blue up because he was worried if she wasn't on the block and she won the veto, she would save Jared. So,
I won't use it.
Yeah, she was all like, don't put me up.
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know.
You noticed that?
Yeah.
I noticed that the other night, too. Don't do it.
I don't think people can see
I think it was just a nervous thing. Yeah, so she was telling Corey, I promise, if you keep me off the block and I win the veto, I won't use it on Jared. Yeah. But she was lying. She totally would have used it on Jared. So... All
right, well...
Yeah, we got to see some more behind the scenes from what went down on Double Eviction
So
night.
we didn't see the player picks on the show because they did it during the commercial break. Mm-hmm. And Jared got house guest choice.
Right, and he was like, I'm not going to pick my mom because they don't want her to feel bad if she doesn't win. Also, I'm sure he was like, I don't think she's going to win this.
Exactly. I liked how he was kind.
How he framed it.
Yeah. Mm. So he picked Matt.
Right, because he thought Matt would be his best chance at being saved this week.
But Matt actually won, and there was no effing way that he was using it.
Matt was on board with this plan all week, even last week, all week. to get Jared out. So he was like, all right, I'm part of the team. We're doing this.
He lied to Jared's face.
Because, yeah, Jared was like, well, I picked you to play. I trust you. You got me, right? And Matt's like, yeah, I got you. No.
I got you out the door.
Yeah.
And Jared found out that Blue knew he was the target.
Well, yeah.
For a week.
Before the POV ceremony, Blue and Jared go talk, and Blue's like, yeah, so, like, you've been the target all week. What? And he's like, hold on. You knew about this, and you didn't tell me? And she's like, yeah, they're not going to use the veto on you.
So then he got pissed, and he's, like, begging for votes from, like, Bowie Jane, and, you know... Did he think he had it?
It's just crazy to me that they've treated Bowie Jane like crap all season, and now he was realizing that Bowie Jane is potentially the swing vote here, even though she's not, because Felicia and Mimi were not on board with keeping Jared.
Right.
But he was under the impression that Bowie Jane was the swing vote, and he's got to beg her for the vote, and she's like, I gotta go talk to people.
See ya.
That scene in the bathroom was crazy, where it was like Cirie, Felicia, Mimi, and Bowie.
Right.
And Cirie's like, hello, we're the majority.
We have the votes.
And Mimi's like, everyone's voting Jared out. Yeah. I mean, they could have been the majority if that's what they wanted to do, but they did not.
Yes. The queen and the prince did not have the votes.
Yeah.
So it's this.
Cirie was the one vote.
She was
to
one.
keep Jared.
Yeah, she was the only vote.
I mean, she knew the votes weren't there, but she was not gonna vote out her son. Come on. She didn't vote out her daughter either.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
That's true, even though he did deserve it. Okay, so.
All right, so Cameron and Jared are gone for now.
And the orb for the scary verse is like throbbing.
Uh-oh.
The rumors. All right, so
Cirie is the one to get the note. And she is freaking loving it.
She's living. Her baby boy's coming back.
Yeah, she's making everybody wait while she's laughing her head off reading this transmission.
It's a reset. And everybody's like, WTF.
They're like, oh no, where's my diaper?
Yeah.
They're freaking out a little bit because they're like, oh crap, Cameron and Jared are coming back in right now. Or I think they thought more like only one was going to be coming back.
Right.
Like they had already competed.
Right.
But when they saw both walk in, they were like, wait, what?
Well,
you're
the doorbell
both in here?
rings.
Yeah.
And in walks the zombies.
Mm-hmm. Zombie company.
In the cheapest zombie costumes possible. Where was the face makeup? Where was the color contacts?
I guess they weren't going to be doing that every single day.
This was so cheap. I was so
It wasn't great.
Wow, these are some low-budget zombies. Come on, man.
It could have been better.
What was cheaper? The zombie costume or the first one they had? The, not the Demogorgon.
The Nethergorgon?
Nethergorgon.
I feel like Nethergorgon was cheaper. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that one was cheaper. Because it had all shreddies on it. On
the bottom.
Yeah, it was like...
All right.
All right, so they come in and...
Everyone's like... And there's another transmission.
And the other transmission says... Amazing Race and Survivor on this Wednesday, so we can't have a Wednesday show.
Right.
So you just basically get to be bored out of your minds with no veto, no HOH, no noms.
None of that.
We're just going to let these two chuckleheads compete at the lamest competition ever.
I didn't think it was the lamest. We'll get to it in a minute. But yeah, they're going to be competing...
They didn't have to work very hard.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a 3-part HOH, like at the finale.
Yeah.
That would have been something if
Yeah.
they had stretched it out over the week with it, but they didn't have time because Survivor and Amazing Race, you can go now.
Uh-huh.
All right.
So Corey is disgusted.
Yeah.
Right? Because
he feels cheated.
He played a big hand in taking Jared out this week. It was a huge move, and now Jared is back.
Yeah.
But Jared is directing most of his anger at Felicia
and Blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Felicia was not going to take any of that.
No, I'm glad she stood up for herself.
Felicia and Sari were going at it in the scary bedroom, and Felicia was all like, yeah, I voted Jared out because...
You were trying to vote me out last week.
You guys were trying to vote me out over Izzy. You got all pissed when people flipped to keep me. Yeah, I mean, I can't blame her, right?
No.
But, yeah, they were really getting into it, and it was pretty much Jared and Sari versus Felicia. Mimi is in there watching.
Well, you know who else is playing it cool while the mommies are fighting it out? Cameron. Smart.
Yeah, I mean...
He's playing it cool, boy.
He is trying to figure out who am I going to work with if I do end up staying.
Matt and Jag.
He seems to be leaning towards Matt and Jag, right?
Absolutely. And Matt is feeling all guilty now that he didn't use the veto.
He's had so many conversations with Sari since then, trying to clean up this mess.
I just wanted to keep you safe, Sari.
Yeah.
I was afraid you were going to go up on the block.
I mean, it's part that, but also, like, he wanted Jared out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Jared and Blue, yes, he's pissed. He said, you never said nothing to me.
Why didn't you tell me that Corey, Jag, all them were targeting me? What the heck?
Oh, sorry. Are we okay?
Well,
what are we right now?
Yeah, what are we? To be fair, how many things has Jared kept from Blue throughout the season?
All those alliances.
Yeah, lots of stuff.
Going around the house, making alliances.
Right. So she's like, well, you did the same thing to me. And he's like, yeah, but you played me. You were sleeping in the same bed as me, blah, blah, blah.
There was a nasty breakup.
Are they broken up? Because it seems like they're back together in real time.
I think they're just bucking.
I don't know. I don't know what the deal is because they are all over the place.
They're buddies.
Yeah, there were definitely some hurt feelings there.
Oh, yeah.
Between the two of them.
Sure.
Because he was also, I guess they didn't show the conversation in this one, when she was all like, are you breaking up with me? And he was like, number one, it's not technically breaking up because we were never official.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yikes.
Ugh.
Anyway.
All right.
Everybody to the living room to hear about how this twist is going to play out.
Well, it's called Resurrection Rumble.
Oh.
So basically, it's the balance beam teeter-totter with the giant shovel on one end. And you have to deliver your 30 skulls/eyeballs to the gravedigger's shovel.
One at a time.
Right. And
if you knock any balls out, you got to start over.
Right.
Even just one. You have to start over.
And this is going to be played in 3 rounds.
It was interesting how they split this up.
Because they got to drag it out.
Yeah.
That's the reason why.
The 3 rounds were completed over 24 hours.
Right.
But the first 2 rounds were only 10 minutes at a time.
Right.
And then the third round...
anything goes.
...was just until somebody got to 30.
Right. Cameron's strategy was take your time.
Yeah,
Daddy.
I mean, that's what you gotta do with this kind of competition, right? You can't be making crazy movements that are gonna mess up the balance and knock your balls out.
Oh, you don't want your balls out.
Yeah, you don't want that. So...
well, I don't think his strategy really paid off that much because after the first round, they were tied at 7.
Well, they also had different ideas. Jared was trying to place, like, the heavier balls first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Tiny little squeak. And Cameron was really focusing on putting all of the small balls in there.
Oh, small balls, Daddy.
Yeah.
All right, so then hours later, round 2. And Jag is totally rooting for Cameron because he does not want to work with Jared.
A lot of people are rooting for Cameron. I mean, Jared came back into this house hot, right?
Yeah.
He was having a lot of confrontations with people, trying to figure out what happened.
I think that was really stupid. I would even say it was stupid.
Yeah.
So, Jag is trying to help out Cameron because
giving him
he
advice.
Does not want Jared back in the house. And
Cameron's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't, like, get off of the balance beam at all. Maybe when I get back to the start, I should just, like, reach over and grab the ball instead of stepping off. So he started doing that. I believe Jared started doing that as well. So round 2, people were starting to drop some balls, right? The playing field was level again.
Some startovers.
Yeah.
And at the end of round 2, Jag's advice paid off, and Cameron had 13, and there was only 9 in Jared's gravedigger shovel.
Oh. Okay, so it was funny because on the feeds we kept hearing like, "Oh, Cameron's ahead by 4," and it was like,
"What?
For what? What's going on?" And now we know 4 skulls / eyeballs.
Right. So then, in the interim, before round 3 starts, Cerie tries to give her baby boy Jared some advice.
Yeah, you gotta slow down. Don't do anything erratic.
Slow down, mother effer. All right, so no. All right, so part 3, the final round, begins.
Okay.
And there is no time limit on
Wouldn't
this
it have been crazy if somebody had finished it in the first round? But they didn't. It made it to round 3.
I don't think that was possible.
I guess.
You know? So, there's no time limit, and the winner of this comp decides who is going to possibly do or not do a Caitlin Herman-style puzzle.
I mean, we don't know that it's a Caitlin Herman-style puzzle.
Maybe it's a Pee Wee Herman-style puzzle.
Whoever wins this gets to decide if they are going to go for the competition or they want the other person to play. Because if you play the competition and you win, you go back in the house. If you play the competition and you lose, the other person goes back in the house.
So it's like the football coin toss.
Yeah.
Do you decide that you want to take the, receive the ball or kick the ball?
Right.
All right. And obviously, anybody who's anybody would do the comp themselves. Yeah. All right. So
they end this in a cliffhanger.
It's a cliffhanger.
They don't show who wins.
But we know.
We do know. I guess if you guys want to know, keep watching. If you don't want to know, thank you for watching. Turn off the video. We will see you for the next episode recap on Thursday.
We don't usually do spoilers.
We don't, but I mean, like, why not, right?
Yeah.
So if you don't want to know, click out. Much love. Thank you for watching.
Yes. All right. So
okay, so Cameron won part 3.
Yes.
And that means that he will make the decision, and he has already said that he wants
He's going to play.
He wants to play on Thursday night.
Right.
So we'll see what happens.
I'm going to play. I'm going to watch Survivor and Amazing Race premiere on Wednesday night. And then on Thursday, I'm going to be all fresh to try and get my butt back in the house.
That would be fun if they had some sort of competition and like a luxury, and whoever wins gets to watch Survivor
and Amazing Race.
Yeah, right? I mean, it's a CBS show. Why not? Cross-promotion.
It's kind of funny because it's football season, and this is kind of like a bye week for, you know, like...
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. So anyway.
But that's what's happening. Don't forget to watch Survivor and Amazing Race on Wednesday.
Oh, you know, we'll be watching.
I know we will. And it's going to be a hell of a lot more exciting than this BS week of Big Brother.
Yeah. We just need to, like, get this thing going again.
Come on, man. This is season 25.
I know.
This is like quarter of a century, and you got this kind of BS week in the middle?
Yeah.
Right in the middle?
I know.
Should have warned us.
All right. Well, let us know what you guys thought of this episode. We'll be back for more. We're still doing spoilers all week, so make sure you're checking those out.
Who do you want to see come back in the house?
Let us know. And until next time,
much love.